Joined now by the festive coach of the Minnesota State women's hockey program, John Harrington. Your thoughts, Coach Harrington, after the Mavericks pick up this win over Bemidji State here on Saturday?
Yeah, exciting game for us, and I think a lot of things to point out there, some individual things, but as a team thing, I thought like our resiliency and our ability to stick with it. We had kind of a strange second period there where Bemidji kind of got us back on our heels, and we made some mistakes that where we didn't give our goaltender Lauren Barbaro much help in goal. I mean, she wasn't much she could do about those goals, but it was a game where we had the lead and they had the lead, and then we came back and stuck with it. And I think that's the thing that was really exciting, that we were able to just keep grinding away with it and get big plays out of a lot of people. I think hear from some people too offensively that we hadn't heard from yet this year, and so I mean we've had trouble scoring, and to get to 5 goals today and get a power play goal in there and have some freshman chip in a goal too, it was a good game for us.
Okay, we've got Kevin Dudley of the Mankato Free Press, Daniel McElroy of the MSU Reporter online here. Kevin Dudley, how about a couple questions for Coach Harrington?
Hey, John, congrats on the win. So the first thing I wanted to point out was the power play. I know that special teams hasn't been great so far, but I think the power play in the results and just the look of it looked really good. You got 2 goals today. What worked in the power play, and how happy were you to see that?
Well, I think we had talked about after yesterday's game, that we need to get inside. We needed to work inside in the game, and we were around the edge a lot yesterday, and we looked good, kind of in a 4 corners offense there, but we weren't getting pucks and bodies inside. And we talked a lot about that at our film session this morning, that we needed to get bodies inside. And, our power play people came upstairs and looked at film and kind of talked it over themselves too, and that was the thing, I think, like having a little bit of urgency or working toward the net with the puck and with some people to get there. So I think that's what we did today. We got some screens in front. We were able to have some bodies there, and we were able to get shots through from the point where our people could get to rebounds in front. So I think that was the biggest thing on the power play part.
Mm-hmm. And then you mentioned you got some good individual performances from some people who hadn't produced yet. I thought maybe the best player on the ice this afternoon was Kelsey King. How big was her performance, and was she one of those players you were referencing?
Yeah, I mean that's one. Kelsey had an outstanding freshman season for us last year as a all rookie teamer in the league, and had kind of gotten off to a little bit of a slow start. And I thought this weekend, not just today, she had the numbers to show for it and got rewarded for hard work, but it was the same thing yesterday too, is that she was playing with speed. She was playing and using her size effectively, and that she was going to the boards and winning battles there. And I think that's another thing that we were successful at today, or we did well at, was our ability to go to the wall and to win the puck coming out of there. And Kelsey was loud on the bench. She was in, and she led by example of being a strong forward for us today.
Daniel, how about a couple questions from you?
Yeah. Again, congrats on the win. Lauren Barbaro looked great today, and like you said, she didn't have too much help, but she did great given with the hand she was dealt. So after the confidence boost of her first collegiate win, are you going to give her more of a look now?
Well, yeah, we'll see as we go. I think obviously she got her first 2 career starts last weekend when we played Minnesota, and we had some injuries with Calla Frank. But as I said last week, Lauren has worked hard, and her effort day in and day out is tremendous. I mean, she wants to be a player. She wants to be a part of it, and I know our team likes playing in front of her, and we always want that way. It's the same thing with Calla. When either of them are in the goal, our team want to play hard for her in front of her. And I thought she did another great job. She's focused, and she prepares herself. And that second period, we just hung her out to dry in a couple of shots, and she had no chance. But she made some big saves for us when she needed to. She made some good decisions on hanging on to some pucks when we needed faceoffs, and we were really excited for her to get her first collegiate win today.
You guys played a great offensive game today as well. How are you going to translate that into your next series against Wisconsin after the break?
Well, we just want to keep doing the things that we've been working on, and I think it's just our puck possession. We've gotten better at that, and I really think we've been good coming out of our defensive end when we start up ice, and that always leads to good offensive chances. I think at the far end, if you can break out properly out of your own end. So our defensemen have been doing a good job. They've been getting the puck to our forwards, and we've been moving it through the neutral zone. Certainly Wisconsin's going to be a big test here coming out of the Christmas break. But we're just going to try to keep doing the things that we do well, and we'll make the adjustments we need to make as we get ready for Wisconsin.
A final question from Kevin Dudley.
Yeah, just John, from a mental standpoint, I think the last 3 games you played really good hockey, and you hadn't maybe gotten what you deserved. How big is this win going into the break for a mental standpoint, just because of what had happened in the previous 3 games?
Yeah, it's really good. I mean, it's we want people to have confidence. We talk about having confidence a lot, and that was one of our themes for this week is playing with confidence on the rink, and it's sometimes I think maybe us coaches, take a longer time for things to get better for us than maybe the players do. They rebound pretty well, and they know that they've played well. We've told them that they've played well, and we just needed to have a few more contributions from some people and get ourselves on the scoreboard a couple times more. So I think we look back at the last few games as, hey, we played well, and going into today's game, it was more of the same. I mean, we just wanted to stay. We said, let's have more of the same. Let's do the same things we did yesterday and try to be a little bit better on the offensive end, and things will take care of themselves. So I think our girls are excited to be going into the break here with a big win, and a come from behind win, and they'll be looking forward to getting back at it here after Christmas.
And then Daniel, if you have a final question, here's your opportunity right here.
Yeah, what are you going to be telling your players going to this break, as they won't play for a couple weeks here?
Well, we just told them that, obviously talked about just the first half getting over here, and what a great job, or a great, how excited we were, and how grateful we are to have played 8 games already, to have done that in. So excited about that. It was exciting to end up with a win here and go to our break. Excited about our team. Certainly, we've asked them to be responsible when they're home. I mean, we've got this COVID pandemic, and we don't want. We're hoping they're responsible at home, and that we want to come back. And when we get back, we'll be testing again, and that we, don't bring anything into our team that we haven't that will cause problems for us. So it's a little bit of it was a Merry Christmas message, and enjoy yourself when you're home, but to be responsible and do the things you've been doing here for this first half of the season that's allowed us to play as a group.
Coach, thanks very much. Congratulations on the win today. Looking forward to more success in the new year, and everybody have a happy holiday season.
Thanks, BA.